will you do engineering if you were not inspired, if it was not something that you like, you were forced to do engineering? Because we need to talk about internship now. Internship is, I think no one is talking about internship. No one really. We are at the Namibia University of Science and Technology as electrical engineering. I'm a first year, right? I think you are going for internship this coming semester, right? Yeah. So, were you prepared for that since from first year?
Honestly speaking,
Yeah.
it felt like it it wasn't coming. It felt very far.
Very far.
You know, like you were studying there, and then you thought like, man, it won't. It's really far.
If having fun every Sunday and Saturday is what you want as an electrical engineering student, so you are not ready for it. So in today's video, guys, I have with me an electrical engineering student who is really going to tell us what really happened here. A third year electrical engineering student. So you know what? Every time that I bring you this mind-blowing episode, I ask for one favor. Please do like this video and subscribe. So let's start. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you, Mr. Andy?
I'm good. Can you a little bit introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Wenji Motu.
Okay.
I am an electrical engineer.
Okay.
B.Tech.
B.Tech. Alright.
So we have two types of engineering. We have B.Tech and we have B.Eng. So I'm a B.Tech. B.Tech is more like more practical.
More practical, yeah.
More practical involved, and B.Eng is more like more theoretical involved.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's who I am. I'm a Namibian citizen.
Okay.
I was born and raised in Namibia.
In Namibia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a full herero.
Okay.
Yeah, all the way from Okakarara.
Okay.
Yes. So.
All right, that's fine. So can you a little bit tell us what really was your journey from not primary school but secondary school, and how you started with engineering?
Okay. My journey is kind of different.
Okay.
Compared to others. So when I started my school in Windhoek.
Okay, in Windhoek.
Yeah, ever since my primary, I started in Windhoek.
All right.
And it wasn't easy, so to say.
Okay.
Because where I come from,
okay,
we are more like handy people.
All right.
Understand?
Okay.
We do things with our hands.
Okay.
Instead of just sitting in the office.
Oh, instead of just sitting in the office, you like handle things, yeah.
Yeah, because my dad is an electrician.
Okay.
He works at City of Windhoek.
All right.
So when I grew up, I used to be around him all the time.
All right.
I used to see him fix lights, sockets, and all those type of electrical stuff.
Okay.
So it kind of took my interest.
All right.
In electrical.
Okay.
And I was like, man, this is it's interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Because it's like I have my uncle. He's a mechanical.
He's a mechanical. Oh, so your family is full of engineers, right?
My family is full of engineers.
Okay.
My uncle, he's a mechanical. Okay. So like, every time I come across him, he was always like dirty. He was not, compared to my dad.
Okay.
My dad was a handy person, but he was always clean. He was always clean.
That's the difference now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
But okay.
Very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, that's how I ended up choosing
electrical engineering. Oh, that's interesting. So to see is like, is your dad your inspiration, some kind?
So basically, like, my dad is my role model. So
okay.
Ever since I was a child, I used to look up to him.
Oh yeah.
In many type of ways, not only in his work, but also how he manages his fatherhood, and how he is with his family members, with his brothers, and everything. Even how he manages to control my mom.
Yeah.
Like it's very
bro, it's surprising me to see like you are telling us that about your father, that he's your model and everything.
Yeah, he's a very strong person.
Oh really? That we love you here. Someone is He's expressing his love here. Okay, so we really want to know, is electrical engineering worth it in terms of study material and job opportunity?
I get a lot of questions,
okay.
the same type of questions, but I feel like where we are going to, the generation we are going to, we are going more into an electronic world. More electronic. But there's a difference between electrical and electronics.
Okay.
So for us, electrical it's really a competition in the job employment industry.
Competition.
Yeah, there's a competition.
How?
Because like I said, the world is going to electronic. So people are building more stuff like electronic stuff like phones and all that. But for us, electrical, it's like we are more in the industrial. For us to go into the industrial, it's going to be hard unless the people in the industrial they go out. So the job employment is really a competition for us electrical engineers.
Competition. So you mean like us as electrician or who are doing electrical engineering, we must also be involved in electronic?
Yeah, it's kind of my advice. Not really forcing anyone to do it. I would advise someone to at least have a little bit of knowledge because it might help you in the future.
All right, so we have our fellow brothers who are doing really also electrical engineering. So we wanted to know, how was your experience as an electrical engineering in overall, like from first year to third year now? What was really your experience in terms of studying, how we should really study? If you see your experience, what you went through, and if you want to give us more advice on how we must do the thing from first year.
That's a good question. That's a really good question. But my advice is that you don't always have time.
You don't always have time.
You don't always have time. One thing that I noticed about us is that we always think that we have more time. Like we will waste much time doing stuff that really not are necessary for us. The other thing is that I advise everyone to make friends with their classmates. Because sometimes they might help you in things where you don't understand. So it's very important to have a relationship with your classmates.
To have a relationship with our classmates.
Yes. The other thing is that teamwork is a very important thing in the industry of engineering, but not also in the industry of engineering. Apart from other stuff in life in general. If you have a group of friends or a network, like you will go much further. So it's very important for you to have people that you're studying with.
So saying it's very important to have people that we are studying with. How did you first start having friends here at university, like the most that you selected? Because we need to select our friend, because we don't want everyone to be our friends. We need the one that we found interest in them, the one that can really help us and push us to do better. How did you start selecting your friends?
When I started my first year, I started in 2020. So when I came here, it was the environment was different, because most of the people in my class were people that were repeating. Or older than me. So I was kind of alone. Right? I was alone. So I used to struggle with keeping up with class. And so to say, this is when Corona started.
So 2020.
So basically what happened is that we end up moving from being taught in class to being taught online. So it was a difficult experience, because most of the lectures didn't even know how to operate online. Like some of them were new to the Microsoft Teams. So they had to learn how to use them and also teach us. So for your first year, you you are coming into a new environment. You don't know what's going on, and at the same time, you need to know how to use your software. Online. All those type of things. So it was very difficult. So what basically happened, I end up failing my first year because of that. So second year, 2021. That's now I was still doing my first year. So this is where I met with you guys.
Oh yeah. You have to know we are doing the same class with him.
Yes. Yeah. This is where I met Mr. Andy. Yes. So it was different now because now we are all new. We are all struggling. Yeah. So we had that thing of helping each other.
Helping each other. So like, okay, I'm also struggling.
Yeah, you're also struggling. I'm also struggling. You know what? Let's do this. Let's get to work. Yes. So that's how I end up making friends. I made a lot of friends in that year. Compared to 2020, which was difficult because
most of the course was just online.
Yeah, and most people didn't come to school as well.
Yeah.
So basically, it was hard making friends at that time. Yeah.
How, bro, do you manage your time? Like, let's say we always have full classes. Let's say in first year, our time in first year was just overwhelmed, let's say, and then we were supposed to attend our lab session every time, to be in the lab, such as electronic. That was really a struggle for all of us. Electronic, or just every time to be in the lab and then to be in the class also, and then to have our self time where we need to study on our own. So how did you manage with everything?
So are you referring to how I manage my stress?
Yeah, I'm referring to that.
Okay, so the stress was there. The stress was there since first. I think it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
But now compared to first year,
compared to
it keeps decreasing, but it's still there.
It's still there. Yeah.
So what happened is that we got used to it. Okay. I feel like we got used to it. We got used to the pressure. Yeah. So it comes about like where I said in the first time, like you don't always have time. Okay. You don't always have time. So what you need to do is you need to organize your stuff. You need to sacrifice most of the things.
Yeah. Talking about organizing your stuff, how do you organize? Do you use any software, or do you write on the paper or something like that, to-do list?
Like my notes, I like to write them on piece of paper.
Okay.
Like I like to write my notes on piece of paper, and most of the time I like to study in a classroom like this.
Okay, classroom like this.
Because here you can write on the board.
Oh yeah.
You can write on the board. You can teach yourself. For a practical course, it's very important for you to always teach yourself. It's like, or to teach someone else.
Yeah.
To mentor someone
Basically,
else.
what they are telling us is, if you don't know how to explain it to someone else, basically it means like you don't understand it.
Yeah. If you cannot explain simple stuff to someone, then you don't understand it.
Then you don't understand it.
Yeah.
So you like to study in such environment? Or?
Yeah, such an environment.
Okay.
In the library as well.
Okay.
But in the library, most of the time is when I'm just, when I just want to read.
Oh, you just want to read.
I just want to read my stuff. But when it comes to calculations, what we mostly deal with, I think it's much better to study in a classroom.
Okay.
It's either you study with your friends, your classmates, or I think it will help a lot if you do that.
Oh, so how do you study with your friends and your class? Because you and I, we are not used to study like together and stuff. But
yeah,
I see you studying with someone. But how do you?
Yeah, like for Mr. Andy. It's been a while. I think it's for us to study together. Okay. But what I do is that we come on weekends. Yeah, we sacrifice. Like today's a public holiday. We manage to sacrifice to come to school. So yeah, we take a day where we come to school and just sit together and solve calculations and all that. Oh yeah. Yeah. So basically, that's how we do it.
Okay, I have this interesting question. Will you do engineering if you were not inspired, if it was not something that you like, you were forced to do it? Because I have a friend who we started with first year together, but he used to tell me like, Andy, I'm just doing this because my father wanted me to do that. But he ended up dropping out, and now he's doing something else, and he's really doing good now in what he's doing after dropping out of engineering. What would be your advice to those students, newcomers, I would say, who really want to be also engineers, but they don't have so much information, I mean, on engineering stuff? Like, this is what will be happening. Engineering is so stressful. You need to sacrifice everything. Like, you don't need to go out anymore. Your social life may have to be down. Yeah. So what would be, I think, your advice? Yeah.
Engineering is more like it's a handiwork.
Okay.
It's for people that like to do things with their hands. When you feel like you can work under pressure.
Yeah.
When you feel like, man, if I do something, I'll be able to manage it. I think you are capable of doing engineering, any type of sort of engineering.
Okay.
Yeah, because most the things that we face here is mostly doing things under pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are being taught how to handle things under pressure. I think it's what we are going to do when we go in the industry. We're going to work under pressure.
Yeah.
So it's, if you feel like you can manage, and the other thing is that if you are able to work, if you are able to multitask.
Yeah, multitask.
You do a lot of things at the same time.
Yeah.
If you know that you're good at it, I think it's a green light for you. It's a
green light to do engineering.
Because there's a lot of things that we do.
Okay.
And you need to sacrifice a lot.
Oh.
You need to sacrifice a lot of time.
A lot of time. Yeah.
Otherwise, you will stay here for the longest time. The longest time.
Okay. I have this now interesting question where we need to talk about internship now. Internship is, I think no one is talking about internship. No one really. We are at the Namibia University of Science and Technology as electrical engineering. I'm a first year, right? I think you are going for internship this coming semester, right? Yeah. Yes. So, were you prepared for that since from first year?
Honestly speaking,
yeah,
it felt like it wasn't coming. It felt very far.
Very far.
You know, like you were studying there, and you thought like, man, it won't. It's really far. But at the end of the day, it's just there. It's just there. Imagine like next semester I need to do my internship.
Last year I have a question because I have a senior. I think he can even identify himself through this video. I asked him a question. Like, can you explain me this I don't understand? Then he say, oh yeah, I can explain it to you. But wait, I have also to go study it back and then come to it. Then I'm like, bro, you are going for internship. Now see yourself in the industry. If they ask you those questions, then he told me like, Andy, they also know like we are coming just like this because they went through the same process also. Yeah, they went through the same process. So I'm asking you, do you feel ready for the industry? Or what can make you feel ready?
Honestly, I'm not really that 100% ready.
Okay.
I'm not, because I'm going with the intentions of going to learn.
To learn.
Like me going into industry, for me to go learn something that I wasn't taught at school. So yeah, it's difficult because most of the people in the industry, they expect you to be at some type of level. Yes, but what they don't understand is that they were also in the same way. They came from the same journey. So we might make a lot of mistakes. Yeah. But so to say, almost ready. We are almost ready.
You're almost ready.
I'm ready to face whatever comes. Whatever comes, man.
Okay. So what is your final word to this engineering? Please motivate us.
Yeah. Guys, school is important.
Okay.
You know, people say that people say that there is more to life than just studying. But I feel like when you're growing up, learning doesn't stop.
Okay.
You don't stop learning. And engineering is I feel like is the way forward, man.
The way forward.
Yeah, it's the way forward because from my experience, I learned a lot.
Okay.
I learned how there are courses that we do that are we are being taught how to manage a business.
Manage
those courses.
Okay.
So these things you can implement them in your life. And one thing about engineering is that you can also go start your own business.
You can also start your own business.
Yeah, you can go start your own business, and you can also go work over a company. It depends on you. So for us, we have a big advantage compared to other courses, like medicine, doctors, like those. Yeah, those people can start their own business. For us, it's like we are more advanced. We have the upper hand of just being your own boss.
Yeah, being your own boss.
Yeah, you can become your own boss.
All right.
Yes.
I think that was what we needed today, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
For showing up.
Yeah.
Okay. Please like this video, and if you really want this video to reach everyone, like this video. There's a second part that is coming. If you like, just comment below part 2, and I'll make part 2 of this video. So see you very soon.